So the last time we did this, I don't think y'all was able to hear this. That's right, that's a fuel pump, and guess what? The car starts. Oh yeah, we're back. Mortimer, we're back. All right, so what's happening, everybody? It is your boy Kendall Sean with the world famous built versus bought. On today, the car is back, the fuel pump is in, all the changes have officially been made, and I'm gonna go over these changes with you all because this right here is what I call the finale. Now, what do I mean by the finale? Well, I was kind of doing these videos with you all that was called, you know, the aftermath of Ford takeover, and really what that was when I went to Ford takeover, put the car on the dyno, realized I had a few problems, and I decided after that event I wanted to get everything fixed and the functionality and everything of this car to be 100% so that I don't run into any of these major problems again. So if you haven't seen the previous two videos, make sure you check them out. You know, I have one of them showing, I have both of them showing at the end of this video, but part of that was I changed injectors. I then from there we put it back on the dyno and recognized, hey, I'm running out of fuel pump. Then a week after that, the fuel pump went out. And then I also had a tank that was giving me problems as well. It wasn't really giving me problems, it was just the placement of where we had the fuel filler. Long story short, I got rid of that tank, and I still have the tank, but I got a newer behind bars race cars tank, and we got another Magna Fuel 750, but it's an external pump. I'm gonna show you some pictures right here, but I'm gonna attempt to get under this car and kind of show you some of this as well.
We slay all suckers who perpetrate and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who perpetrate and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who perpetrate and lay down law from state to state. We slay all suckers who
Yep, there it is. This is the brand new behind bars race cars tank. Now, if you can see, I'll try to adjust as best as I can. But as you can see, I went with an external style pump. Yep, this is all external right here. So as I attempt to get under here, there it is. There goes the pump, there goes the filter before. The filter after is actually closer to the front of the car, which I won't be able to show you today, but this is it right here. So the one I had before was an internal behind bars race cars, but this is the external pump, and not as loud as the internal pump that was originally on the car, but it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. But it's a tight fit under here, y'all. There's a few things that are a tight fit under here. Let me kind of show you. So the first part of it being a tight fit is right here, the clearance that I have with the exhaust. Now, I don't know if you all can tell, but those tires are brand new. We'll get into that in a second, but man, that clearance. But that clearance, you all, you know I'm using the GoPro. You see the clearance between here and there? It's very, very minimal. But then also behind here as well, it's very, very tight with this Maximum Motorsports Panhard bar. Yeah, that exhaust and everything that you see is very, very tight. And I ended up switching out tires as well. But the clearance that I have here, I always have to kind of make sure that this pipe is far over because that clearance is pretty close. But for the most part, very clean install. Shout out to my boys Kevin and Jeff from Top Notch Garage. They the ones that knocked all of this out. But yeah, it's in there. So very, very thrilled and pleased about that. One of the other things I had to do was I had to change out and swap out the tires. So before I had 295s, 30 19s on the rear. Now these are Toyotas R888Rs, and these are 285 35 19s. All right, so a little bit taller, which actually gives it a better look to me, honestly, but they are a little bit taller, and so they work out pretty well. I had a rubbing issue with the other ones on the inside and on the other side of the tire because of the panhard bar install. Wasn't rubbing that bad before, but with that panhard bar installed, yeah, I had to do that. So hopefully these so far are working out, but hopefully it don't rub as bad. I don't know if I said in the last video, I also had to change these out as well, but I don't put Toyos on the front. I'm not a fan of Toyos in the front, just in case you get caught in the rain. Not a big fan of those, but these are Pirelli P0s, 235 35 18s in the front. So we got that done as well. And so with that, it has the car back running. We're back in full effect. I'm super excited about it. The car ran well, and you all know this is actually my first time seeing it in the sun with the glass, without the defrost on the actual glass. So I'm doing pretty good right now. So I'm very excited about that, getting that functionality part right, and getting that right. So are there a couple other details? Yeah, but that tire, look at that thing, man. Look at the spacing. Like, it fits a little bit more in there, and you know, it makes the stance look a little bit better, in my opinion. I do have these fronts raised up just a little bit more than I used to, but really gives it that feel of what I was looking for. So we getting there, you all. We are getting there. Like, I know you all have been following this channel. I'm going on 5 years, and with the 5 years of me being on this channel, you've all seen where this car came from and where it's at now, but this is where we are, man. And so I'm excited about it. A few more things to do, but like I said, hey, we getting there. So pretty much I'm at the point of, I'm not trying to do any major updates. I probably got one more, and then everything else is just aesthetics. But I've given up on trying to reach crazy horsepower numbers. I don't use the horsepower I have now for the most part. Do I get in it every now and then? Yeah, but I'm not out here driving a car like that. I'm not out here trying to race nobody. I'm too old for that, and I'm black, and I'm not gonna break the law. I'm sorry for you all that's not black and don't understand. I'm not doing it. But anyway, I'm not gonna get caught doing nothing illegal or something I ain't got no business doing. But I'm just really pleased with where the car has come and what is going on with the car. So like I said, more updates to come, but the tank is in there. A couple other things that got done, wiring racks, cleaning up a little bit of stuff here and there. And man, the IAC, we kind of turned that down a little bit. Only thing we got to do is we got to get my fuel gauge right. So a couple other things before Foxtoberfest that I will kind of show you all. Oh yeah, Foxtoberfest is coming up. But a couple other things before Foxtoberfest that I will show you all as it relates to the upgrades on this car. Kind of minor to me, not as big as some of this bigger stuff, but hey, real happy with that. So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, for you all that's got builds, it takes time sometimes. You know, you have to go through trial, error, and stuff like this, and this is one of those situations as it relates to me and this vehicle right here. But we are there, and so I'm gonna do a little bit more driving between the next month, right before Foxtoberfest, to make sure that this car is in good shape, that I don't have no issues, because this is the Foxtoberfest that I want to come to, and you don't see me working on this car. You don't see me doing anything to it because I'm not making any last minute changes right before the event. So if you like this video, do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe. But this is just a quick update on this car and then that behind bars race cars tank. How do I feel about it? Amazing tank. 16 gallons, just in case you all didn't know. This is a 16-gallon tank that are literally no customization. They send you the brackets, they send you the tank, no customization that you have to do to it. So for you all that's looking for a bigger tank for your Fox body, you can use this one. Look, I'm not sponsored by them. I paid full price for it, but it's a 16-gallon tank, you all. So hey, the one I had before is 14 gallons. I still have it. Probably gonna sell it, but the fuel pumpers don't work, so you have to put another pump in it. But it's a black tank and it was 14 gallons. So like I said, like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. It's your boy Kendall Sean with Built vs. Bought. Make sure you go to builtversusbought.com to get all of your Built vs. Bought apparel. I am out.